Okay, this is Unstoppable Desi, and the first topic that I'd like to talk about is breast implants. Now, to a lot of people, this is a touchy subject. I myself am not one for breast implants. I don't necessarily agree with them. I don't think that they're right because I feel that a lot of people get them because they are not happy with themselves, that they want to alter their bodies in some sort of sense, and I think that that's why they get breast implants, to try and alter their bodies because they're not happy with who they are, with how they came out in some sort of way. Some women were born smaller chested, and you know what? That's fine, Push-up bras were made for a certain reason. But, to each his own. I can't go around critiquing everybody and saying, what, you're wrong. I can't condemn anybody, but I just don't think that they're necessarily right. I have a friend that got a breast reduction a few years ago, and the scars from her breasts are actually tearing. The scar tissue is getting really bad, where they did the incisions, and it's hurting her a lot. And that happens to people that have had breast implants, like where the scar tissue is, and it affects them a lot. And that would make me worry, getting breast implants, about the scar tissue. That would really concern me because, they're tearing into a very sensitive area. I've heard that, sometimes they have to remove the nipple or the areola. It's scary, that kind of thought. I've heard that the implant sometimes leaks, they'll tell you it's like a 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but I think that the chances are a lot lower than that, like maybe 1,000 to 1. But again, to each his own. You can't always knock somebody, but you can always have your opinion. The second topic that I wanted to talk about is condoms, contraceptives being given out in school. And I myself, as a parent, as a child of 2, and as a stepmother of a girl that is overdue. She is going to have a baby girl. My stepdaughter is going to have a baby girl. She was due on the 2nd. She's 18. I firmly believe that condoms should, be handed out in the right way, by the school. The school should be more steadfast, a little bit more, harder with the sex education, because kids nowadays are more sexually active at a very early age and at a higher rate. And babies are having babies, and it's so scary. It is, at the rate. And kids need to be informed, and kids need to be protected. They really do. They really need to be protected. A lot of parents wouldn't agree with me. Like, oh, well, I don't want my kids to be given condoms, That's teaching them bad things. That's teaching them to go out and have sex. I really don't agree with that. I think that it's saying, what? If you're going to go out and have sex, do it the right way. I personally don't ever want my girls to ever have sex. I'd probably kill the guy, but if they ever did have sex, I'd say, you know what? Here's some condoms, and I'd want the school to be like, here's condoms, or here's information on how to get birth control pills, or any kind of contraceptives like that. I would really want them to hand out some sort of information like that. It's necessary. It's a necessity nowadays. It really is. As I said, because babies are having babies. And it's so scary. It is. It really, really is. And it's sad. My third topic is a very sad one. And it's about bullying. And in society and what we can do. And everybody can make a difference. Everybody can make a difference in bullying. Bullying from elementary school, preschool, all the way up to the workplace is horrible. College, the workplace. Kids get bullied, adults get bullied, even the elderly get bullied, and it hurts. Kids kill themselves, adults kill themselves, they hurt themselves, and it's sad. It really is, because a lot of people sweep it under the rug, and they act like it's nothing. Like nothing's there, nothing will ever happen, oh well, no one will ever get hurt, whatever, we'll just ignore it and move on, whatever. And that's not the case. The true matter of this situation is that kids and adults and everybody getting bullied, they're getting hurt. They are. My 7-year-old got bullied for a book. For an effing book. The book was, what was that book? The Diaries of a Wimpy Kid. For that stupid little book. My 7-year-old got bullied. Can you believe that? I mean, it's just ridiculous. It really is. That these kids get bullied for this. My 2.5-year-old got bullied on the playground. And you are your child's biggest advocate. You are your own biggest advocate, and bullying has to end somewhere. And you can't go around ignoring it, because if you ignore it, it'll never end. It never will. It'll always be here. It will. And it's sad. Don't ignore it. Don't sweep it under the rug. Don't be like, oh, well, somebody else. Because the guy right behind you or the person right beside you is going to be like, oh, somebody else, somebody else, somebody else. Everybody's going to be like, oh, somebody else, somebody else, somebody else. So, there's always that somebody else in everybody's opinion. So, you have to be that one. You could be the one that could change your life, somebody else's life. You have to be that advocate. And you're the one that could make the biggest impact on the situation. But bullying has to stop somewhere. Because people have killed themselves, people have killed others, and it's horrible. It really is. But I hope that all of us at Unstoppable Talk, with all of our topics, all of our conversations, everything, have made some sort of an impact on the community or whoever is watching this. Because we love you and we're thankful that you're watching this. So, this is Unstoppable Desi saying bye-bye for now. Thank you.